All right, this video is going to assist you in determining whether or not two shapes are similar. And this is going to correspond with your homework, similar shapes and proportions, practice and problem solving D that you have tonight. So whenever you're looking at your problems, you're typically going to be given two shapes, and you've got to determine if they're proportional or in this case similar, but they actually mean the same thing. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to color code our corresponding sides. These two shapes are sitting and facing the same exact way. So our right angles are right here. So it's easy to see that BC corresponds with EF. So I'm going to color those both yellow. The bottom of our triangle is sitting at AB and DE. So I'm going to color those orange. And then my hypotenuse, which is AC, DE, or DF, I'm sorry, I'm going to color green. So now that I've got that all straightened out, I'm going to set up my ratios. We're going to set up our ratios based on our corresponding sides, which is one of the reasons why I stress the color coding, because it just makes it easier. So I've got AB, which is right here, and that corresponds with DE. So I'm going to set those up in a ratio. And I'm going to go ahead and color those. That shows that I'm taking these two sides, putting them in a ratio together. Now we're going to plug in their links. So I have 10 over 30. And then we're going to simplify those down. We can simplify both sides by 10, which is 1 over 3. Once you've simplified one side all the way down, then you're going to move to the next. Next we've got BC. And its coordinating side is EF. And I'm going to make those yellow just to match what I do here, letting you know that I'm taking these corresponding sides and I'm putting them in a ratio right here. I'll plug in my measurements. BC is 5, EF is 15, and whenever I simplify those down, I also get 1/3. Now we're going to do the last one. We've got AC, which is right here, DF, which is right here. And those are both green. Hopefully I can keep everything in the screen here. And I'm going to plug in my links. So I have 7, and then my length for DF is, it's 21. And I can reduce both of that by 7 equals 1/3. So what you see here is that we're getting the same exact ratio for each side. That is good. That means that our two shapes are similar since we're getting the same answer. If we got one wrong answer, it would mean that our shapes are not similar. So you can just stop. And you've got to explain yourself. These are similar because all of my corresponding sides are proportional.